guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing my face routine. I'm going to do my contour and highlight and foundation. So if you guys are interested, just keep watching. I already did my eyes and my lips so that we could go straight into the foundation routine. Now, before I even apply any makeup on my face, I like to moisturize. The moisturizer that I use is this Cetaphil moisturizer for sensitive skin. This stuff is really good. So when I first started wearing foundation, I remember I would never moisturize my skin, and I would always be like, why does my skin come out so flaky after foundation? And it's because I didn't like to moisturize, and once I started moisturizing, it was like made the world of a difference. So now that my face is nice and moisturized, I'm going to use this Professional primer from the Benefit. Love this stuff too. I love everything, don't I? Literally every time I put something on, I'm always like, I love this stuff, but I really do. Like, I don't use products that I don't love, right? So yeah, I do like this. I usually apply right here, fills in all my pores. But yeah, I love this stuff. Makes your foundation go on really smooth, and you don't get like those little foundation holes, like foundation setting into your pores later on during the day, that's not cute. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do my foundation. The foundation I use is this MAC Studio Sculpt in NC40. It comes in this little tube. It looks like there's only a little bit in it, but you really need a little tiny dot, like teeny tiny dot. Like, hold on. Ooh. Yeah, I think that should be like that much. I remember back in the day, I didn't really know how to apply makeup or foundation, especially. So I would always end up looking super cakey, and I just always ended up taking it off because I was like, this is not cute. And it's because I just put way too much. So I think start with a little bit, build it up, and I think that's the best way to make sure your foundation's not coming out super cakey. I'm just going to blend it out with a flat top brush. This is a Sedona Lace FB07. I used to use a beauty blender a lot, but I feel like it's so much work sometimes. Sometimes it's just like, geez, like I don't want to go make it wet, and like, you know, I don't want to go to the bathroom because I usually do my makeup in my room. So I just get lazy, but this has been working really good for me. Gonna blend it out real nice. If you guys are of my complexion and you have a foundation that you really love, please let me know. Leave it in the comments down below. I really need to like try new foundations. I am just like, I've been stuck with this foundation for like 6 years. I just keep going back to it. I'll try like a sample from Sephora, and I'm like, no, it's like it oxidizes or it's too yellow. But yeah, if you guys know of a foundation that's really good, like that's a really good match with this NC40 from MAC, let me know. So I have this little dot on my nose. It's from a nose piercing I used to have. Some dude decided to sell me a fake nose ring, and it ended up getting infected and staining my skin. By the way, guys, the concealer that I use to cover that dark circle up is this Eve Pearl concealer. It's kind of like an orangey concealer, like a color correcting concealer, so it kind of cancels out that darkness. So for any of you who have nose piercings or piercings in general, please make sure that the person you're getting your jewelry off of is selling you real shit, and make sure you don't buy from those like sketchy people at the mall or the flea markets or whatever. Don't trust them, because this is not fun to have. I don't even know how to get rid of it. So let's get into our contouring and highlighting. The palette that I use for contouring is this Iconic London palette. They've got a bunch of different shades. I use the darkest brown. I'm going to use this little brush from Real Technique. Real Techniques makes really great brushes. You can find them at Walmart. I know a lot of people don't like to buy things online, so you can find these brushes at Walmart and they're amazing and they're not too expensive. So for contouring, we're going to contour this cheekbone, or this hollow in the cheek right there, and then we're going to contour down here, 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 anywhere where you kind of want to suck in. So let's start off here. And then I'm just going to bring that down to here, my jawline, and then just bring that up to this area right here. Okay, I kind of screwed this up. It's okay. Okay, just bring this up to the temples, bring it up around the forehead, and back down. I'll just do the same thing on the other side. Okay, I'm going to do my nose, but I'm going to do that after I highlight, and I'll tell you why in a second. For highlighting, I am going to use this Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. It's in the color Sand Sable, and I've been using this for about 2 years now and obsessed with it. Very similar to the NARS Creamy Concealer. It's not as thick, it's a little bit more runny, but it's very buildable, which is, you know, one of the things that I really love about it. And it's yellow tone, so it's super brightening. Just gonna apply that in an upside down triangle shape right underneath my eyes. You guys have probably seen this a million times on Instagram and YouTube, but yeah. Just gonna do the same thing on the other side, down the bridge of my nose. Any area that you want to kind of pop, I like to apply it here in these little lines because I have very deep smile lines, so kind of want to fill them in a little bit. Just going to put some in the chin area and the forehead. So I'm just going to blend everything using a flat top brush. I'm going to start off with a highlight first and make sure that's blended before I move on to the contour. Buff in that contour. I know I look a little bit washed out on camera probably. I know my camera likes to make me look super washed out, but I promise you it looks perfectly fine in person, and hopefully I can bronze myself up a little bit so I don't look like a ghost on camera. Okay guys, so now that all the cream products are done, I'm going to go ahead and set all that highlight and contour. I'm going to start off by using Nye Banana Powder. Love this stuff. Tried the Laura Mercier one. I've tried the RCMA powder. This is my favorite probably because it has a yellow tinge to it, so it's super highlighting. But yeah, I really love this powder. I'm going to apply that using my beauty blender. I did not make it wet. I feel like it works better when I don't wet it, but it's personal preference. I know a lot of people do wet their beauty blender first, but I just use it dry. Okay, so I'm just going to put like a generous amount of product on my sponge and put that in under my eyes and just at the side of my nose. This was why I didn't contour my nose. I just feel like when I highlight with this powder, or when I set my foundation and everything with this powder, it kind of, you see how it's kind of being contoured on its own. I prefer this as opposed to putting too much product in the nose area because it can be a little obvious sometimes. And I mean, on camera and in pictures, it's not a big deal, but when you're in person or you're actually going out to an event, I think it's a little risky to really contour your nose unless you know what you're doing. So I just put some down the bridge of my nose because I want to make my nose look skinnier. And I'm going to put some right under that contour. I need a lot of powder. Okay, I'm just going to put some right under that powder here, and then do the exact same thing on the other side. Probably look like a ghost right now on camera. You guys are probably like, oh, this girl needs to chill with the powder, but I promise it's gonna look good in the end. Whoop. Okay, I'm also gonna put it in my smile lines. I kind of want to fill them in. So now I'm going to set my contour. I'm going to use the Benefit Hoola bronzer. If you're my skin complexion or even a little bit lighter, this is the shit. It's the best contouring or bronzing powder I found. It's just that it's not too orangey and it's not too like cool. It's just like the perfect shade. And it looks natural, which I appreciate, obviously. So I'm just going to put that right over the cream contour. I feel like I really need to redo this. Okay. Now the reason why I like to do my jawline and neck is because contouring this part of your face really makes you look slimmer, and who doesn't want to look slimmer? I know I do. So I let the powder bake on my face for like 10-15 minutes, and now I'm just gonna wipe it all off, all the excess powder off. I'm going to apply some blush. This is a Tarte palette I got like a couple of years ago, but I really love it. I'm going to use this kind of peachy pink color. Oops. This peachy pink color, and I'm going to apply that not to the apples of my cheek because I feel like that makes me look chubbier than I already am. Like, I'm not chubby, but I have a chubby face, so I'm just going to apply it right above my contour. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and highlight the high points of my cheek now. I'm using Max Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. I've also had this for a really long time, and this was actually the first highlight I ever purchased, like years and years ago, and I still love it. You can use it wet, but I'm just going to use it dry, and it's great for every skin tone. And we're just going to apply that with a fan brush. You know what? I used to be one of those people who are like, okay, do I really need a fan brush? But it really does make a difference just because the product gets applied evenly throughout the brush, as opposed to using something like this, where you'll get product, but like if you start off here, most of your product's gonna end up here as opposed to like your entire cheekbone. So yeah, I do recommend a fan brush for your highlight. And put that also down the bridge of my nose. I'm just gonna use my finger and just, there you go. So this is an optional step, but if you want, you can use your bronzing powder and kind of just contour the sides of your nose to make it look a little bit smaller. Hopefully I didn't totally screw that up. Looks okay here, but hopefully it looks good there. So this is the end of my face routine. I know that was like 100 million steps. I don't do this every single day, but when I do take pictures or go out, this is normally what I like to do. I hope it's not coming out too washed out on camera, but I assure you it looks great in person. Definitely going to look into buying a darker foundation just for the purpose of video, because I know I'm going to have people commenting down below saying, girl, your foundation is too light for your skin, but it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. Please thumbs up this video if you want to see more videos, and comment down below for any videos that you want me to post. I finally kind of got this like decent setup going on, so I'm able to film a little bit more. So yeah, just let me know what it is that you want to see. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'm very active on there. Post a lot of videos and tutorials and outfit pictures. So I will leave my Instagram username in the description box below. But maybe I'll put it here somewhere. Here. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. I'm so lame.